Justin, this is the first time back in South Africa since 2018 and everything that took place there. Was there a lot of apprehension within the camp among the players?
No, not at all. No, we love coming to South Africa. We've got so many good memories for so long. It was obviously a very hard tour last time, but the way our guys have moved on, it gave us a great opportunity to reassess where we were at in Australian cricket. We talked about making Australians proud of us again and earning back respect, not only from Australian public and our past players, but also across the world. And hopefully we've shown that over the last 18 months. So the guys are in a really good place. They've worked hard. We had a tough tour in England, but the way the guys have come together, played great cricket. They've been great ambassadors for Australian cricket on and off the cricket field. And we're really excited to be back here. We love playing cricket in South Africa.
Just specific to Stephen and Dave under the spotlight 2018, is it kind of any sort of special work done with them before they came over here? Did they ask for any kind of special meetings?
Not before we came here. There was a brilliant reintegration back into the team. Before they came back into the team 12 months ago, whatever it was, 8 months ago. So there's a lot of really good work done then. And we've had a great dress rehearsal for South Africa from England. It was a tough tour for those two guys, and I was really proud of the way they let their bat do the talking. They were, again, great ambassadors off the field. So hopefully they'll be looking forward to getting back into and playing good cricket here as well.
On the other side of the coin, are you enthused to be back at a ground that served you well?
At this one, it's very bittersweet for me personally. It was my 100th Test match. I got knocked out in the first ball. So that's the funny thing about dreams. I dreamed about playing 100 Tests for Australia. Came here, I can't remember any of it. So, but yeah, look, it's a brilliant place to play. It reminds me a bit of the WACA actually. The ground is like carpet. It's a great credit to the groundsman. Used to be a fast, bouncy wicket, I'm sure. And we've seen some amazing games here, haven't we? I'll still never forget the 400 one-day international here. There's been some incredible games of cricket here, Test cricket and white ball cricket. So, and it's nice to be here for that, all those reasons. And I can't remember last time I was here, but otherwise it was good.
Coach, how's the culture, dressing room culture, and what can we expect sort of on the field? We're used to a very fiery Australian side. What can we expect this time around, considering the events of the recent past?
Yeah, look, we've talked a lot about this within the team. Changing cultures purely about behaviour. And I've said from my press conference 18 or 20 months ago, the only way you can change culture is through one behaviour, 100 behaviours, 1,000 behaviours, maybe 1,000,000 behaviours. So we're playing really good cricket. The numbers will tell you that, but we're also playing it in great spirit. I thought the World Cup throughout was played in incredible spirit. The Test series that we played in the summer was played in great spirit. And I'm very hopeful, and the boys know this, I'm very hopeful that we can continue to do that, because that's how we all want to see cricket played. It's such a great game. We want to see good battles between skills, between the batters and the bowlers, and vice versa. We want to see it played in great spirit. And it's a real, from Australian cricket point of view, I think we've shown that we're ready to embrace that, and we've done it for 18 months now, and there's absolutely no reason why that won't continue.
Justin, just on the field, obviously 12 months ago, leading to a World Cup, at this time you had quite a lot of uncertainty about your 11. What about this time going into a World Cup? Are you pretty confident that you're pretty close to knowing your best 11 in T20 cricket? I mean, how many spots do you think are still?
No, very much. One thing that we did leading to the last World Cup, we probably left it a little bit late, because it was last December. We all sat down and we talked about getting real role clarity with our players, making sure that we get the continuity within the team. And we saw the benefits of that through the leading up to the World Cup and the World Cup. We've played great white ball cricket, and it's the same with this, the T20. We've got it pretty close to where we want to be, but obviously there's opportunities, and there's always opportunities that present every time we play a game. So I'm sure the guys will grab those opportunities, but we are getting very close to the sort of style of play and the team we want to play when the World Cup comes around. But still, 8 or 9 months away.
Any questions for Aaron?
Aaron, did you follow the series between South Africa and England, and what did you make of South Africa? What do you think is strengths and weaknesses?
Yeah, I think all our guys followed that really closely, and it was a great series to watch. As a lover of cricket, the battle, obviously dominate a ball a little bit more than usual, but for South Africa to have a changing side and come in and play so well, right from the top order right through to number 11, I think all the guys in their side had an impact on a game at various points over the last couple of months. England have been here for 2 months now, haven't they? So, I think that what we're going to see is probably a spin-friendly, maybe not here, but some other grounds look like the wickets were a little bit on the slower side, spinning a little bit. So that'll have its challenges as well, and something that we're preparing for. We've prepared a lot for that over the last couple of years. We identified that that's something that we need to get better at as a one-day and T20 team in particular, is finding ways to score and not necessarily dominate, but be really proactive against spin. And Shamsi's been bowling well, so we expect that to change. Quinton obviously taking over the captaincy and being so dynamic at the top of the order is something that you have to be wary of. You look at his record; it's outstanding. And then even yesterday, Klaasen coming in and having such a big impact on a game was impressive from a guy who hasn't played a huge amount of international cricket, but he was impressive. So I think that they're slowly starting to get to their best 11, and especially with some older guys mixed in there with some real experience, I think that will pay dividends. But we're still very confident coming here. Yeah, he can obviously be a really damaging and dynamic player on his day. So he's someone who offers 3 different skill sets: bat, bowl, and brilliant in the field. So I think any time that you lose someone like that, it's a great opportunity for somebody else to come in and grab that chance. So Darcy Short, he gets that opportunity, and a similar type player can be really aggressive with the bat, can bowl some excellent left arm Chinamans at times, and very good in the field. So it's unfortunate Glenn got injured when he did, but it's also a real positive for Darcy.
Aaron, some unfortunate results on Clinton's captaincy so far. He's led with the bat. He's really inspired for it to put up some really decent totals. What do you make of his captaincy so far? It is quite early in the stage. What do you make of it so far?
Yeah, I think that he's someone who reads the game really well, and he's someone who loves getting around the team and encouraging and motivate. And I think your number one job as a player, as an opening batter and wicketkeeper, is to do your own job really well. And then once you do that, it's easy to get everyone else on board and pull in the one direction. The hardest thing as a leader is to be battling your own form. And I've been through this. I went through this for a lot longer than I would have liked. But to then try and drag other people with you when you know that you're not going well yourself, that's the hardest thing I've found as a captain. So the fact that he started really positively as an opening batter and his wicket keeping, he takes some unbelievable catches and does some brilliance behind the stump. So he's someone who will naturally people will gravitate to him and follow his direction if he keeps performing the way that he does.
Aaron, how have Stephen, former captain and vice captain, how they have adjusted to your captaincy?
Yeah, I've been someone who's lent on them quite a bit for advice, especially out on the field. They're guys that have played so much international cricket and led international cricket that you'd be stupid not to use that resource at various times. So they've been really supportive of me, and I think having good personal relationships with them guys David 17 years and Steve 10 years, I think that you build up a respect of each other, and they've been nothing but supportive and helpful, and with every decision that I think we've made as a captain and coach. I think to have them guys on board is such a powerful statement to the group, and I think the fact that we've had quite a similar sort of maybe 20 players over the 2 formats of the game for a while now. I think everyone starts to pull for myself and Tim and Justin. Everyone pulls in the one direction, and that's such an important thing in international sport.
I was wondering what you made of the fact that you see as a captain when you came up against him, pull out players.
Yeah.
What made you a good captain?
Oh, I think, again, he read the game really well, and he was someone who, particularly against Australia, he led from the front with the bat. I think his record against Australia, especially in a lot of games that I've played, he's scored match-winning runs for the team. So, he's been a great servant for South African cricket as a leader for such a long time now, and taking over in some difficult circumstances. I think the way that he led South Africa, he should be very proud of what he's achieved.
Here and then one more, please.
Oh, South African fans are very passionate, aren't they? They're regardless of whether you're playing in Australia or over here, or even a neutral in a ICC tournament. The crowd are very vocal, so our guys are expecting that, and like you said, David loves that banter coming from the crowd, and it sort of gets him into the game. So, regardless of what I think, the crowd are going to act however they please. So I don't think it's going to make much difference to us. We're going to play cricket with a smile on our face and represent Australia very proudly.
Just on Matthew Wade, coming back from the T20 squad, he's obviously done very well tonight in Big Bash cricket. I guess you see him as a middle order player in this series. What is it about him that makes you think he can play that role?
Yeah, he got that 100 in the Big Bash a few weeks ago, and then it reminded us all how dynamic he can be. He also, in the Australian A Tour last year, leading up to the Ashes, I think he scored 300s in 4 innings or something in one-day cricket. And then we've talked all the time that the greatest form of currency is runs, but particularly hundreds, and he scores hundreds in white ball cricket, and not a lot of people do that. So the fact that he's so dynamic, he plays spin very well, he bats number 5 for us in the test side, he's a very experienced player, I love his competitive nature, he's so fit and he's brilliant in the field, and he also gives us a second wicket keeping option if something happens to Alex Carey. So I think his experience, and he is like a little kid at the moment. He can't believe he's back in the white ball team. He was so excited to be playing Test cricket, and now he's back in the white ball game. He's just so excited, and you love having that passion back in your team. So he'll adjust, and if we know with a few of our guys, if we need them to open, they can open. But we're looking for those guys to finish the innings for us, and we've made no secret of that.